Hello again, and welcome to Green Tech Network. My birthday's coming up pretty soon, so I decided to do what any normal person would do and buy themselves some gifts. So what you see here are an assortment of different do-it-yourself kits from China. They're all from a website called Banggood.com. There's a bunch of different types. So we've got a digital clock. This is a mini ham radio transceiver, I believe, DC voltage power supply, FM radio, a bunch of different things. But I'm going to start a series where I go through and explain how each of these kits is assembled and what the functionality of each part is. I find that it's really, rewarding to build something yourself rather than go out and buy it. Even if you are using a kit, obviously you're not doing it all on your own. You do have the directions, but I do think it's cool because as you're assembling it, you know, if there's some part that you don't know what it does, you can look it up online and figure out how it interacts with the other parts and how the device kind of functions. And obviously, once you do that, then you know how to repair it as well. But essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a series where I go through and basically just assemble these kits. And as I go through, I'll explain how everything works. And I feel like they're great learning tools for anyone who's looking to get into electrical engineering. I'll be graduating this coming spring, so I feel like, along with teaching you guys how these work, it'll also be a learning experience for me, so I can learn more and more about some stuff that I may be working with in the future and kind of understanding it at a basic level. But so definitely stay tuned for those if you're interested in how to build circuits, how to solder, kind of just overall how things work. Like I said, you can get a lot of these kits. You can follow along with me. You can get them all from Banggood.com. Got here, this is called the Pixie transmitter. This is a ham radio transceiver that operates at 7.023 megahertz, which is one of the Morse code frequencies for ham radio. This is a air traffic control receiver. So this receives basically communications between the air traffic control tower and pilots in the area. I think you have to be within like 30 miles or 40 miles to here. I think I accidentally bought two of these. Whoops, they're kind of expensive. This is like just a little digital alarm clock. It's probably one of the more simple ones. This is a adjustable DC power supply, which this is actually a useful thing for not only to learn how to build, but also to use. So I'll probably be building this first because I don't have a DC power supply. And it's just a little FM radio. It's got the enclosure and everything. But yeah, most of the kits tend to be like anywhere between $5 and $10 each. I have a lot more coming in the mail. So these are the ones that have arrived so far. So I'll probably be producing maybe one of these videos every few weeks, depending on how heavy my course load is at school and all that. But so yeah, if you or anyone is interested in how to build circuits and how to solder and how electronic components work, definitely stay tuned or refer them to these videos. But thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.